up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. I hope you hit your subscribe button and your bell notification and stick around so you're not missing out on any videos here with me. So you guys, today I'm going to be playing with a mixture of products. I have a lot of products in front of me, all different brands. You guys know I had that big basket of products that I need to get through and review for you guys. So today I'm just kind of mixing it up. And I don't really know what kind of look I'm going to do quite yet. But first off, I've been promising to show you guys how I do my brows. So I'm going to zoom you in closer so you can see how I do my brows and the brow product that I like to use. Alright you guys, so I have two different brow products that I like to use to kind of rotate them. The first one is the Ebony New York 24-Hour Eyebrow Color Gel. So the packaging looks like this, and it is a gel that dries down, so I don't have to worry about my brows moving around or messing up throughout the day. And then I also like the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. This is in 376 medium brown. So I like to use this guy too, and that's just what a brow pomade looks like. I used this one yesterday, so I'm going to use the gel today. Now, the thing with the gel is you're going to get some stronger brows using the gel because it's a little bit darker, even though it's a medium brown. Just kind of the way it comes out. And I got this at my local beauty supply store, so I don't know where you would find this. I do believe Ebony New York has a website though. And then of course I use a eyebrow angled brush with a spoolie at the end. These do come in the Tattoo Maybelline pomade. You can get one in that, or you could just buy one, but I prefer the one that comes in there. I really like that. Do that one a lot. So then I just brush my brows into place, and then I dip into either the pomade or the gel, in this case the gel, and I literally start filling exactly where my brow is. So I do the line on the bottom first, so it's like outlining before I start filling in. And as you guys can see, it's literally like brushing your brow. And then I take the spoolie and brush through. Okay, and of course I'm going to clean that up because it's not by any means perfect. My brows are more like cousins than they are sisters, but I'll try. Alright, once I have them like pretty filled in and lined up, you can always go back and forth, but I like to take this Morphe M432, so it is a brow brush. It's real flat, so you can get a nice crisp cleanup. And lately I've been using my Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless Concealer. Looks like that. Any concealer or foundation will work just fine. This is just my favorite right now, like as far as like my face routine that I've been using with my foundation. So I've just been using it to clean up my brows. And I just go right underneath to clean them up. So you literally want to follow your brow line, and then I usually just pull that concealer down on my lid because I've been using it to prime my lid as well. And I just, as you can see, go right on top I usually go back in with that brow brush that I've been using. And I'm doing light hair strokes in the front. So I'm literally pulling up in the front. Alright you guys, so since I've had this literally sitting around forever, this is the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. I'm going to finally use it today. I know this came out a long time ago, probably beginning of summer, end of spring. I don't even remember at this point, but I picked it up late and then, I don't know, it's just been sitting because I have had so much makeup to get through for you guys. So I'm going to start with this palette and I'm going to go in with Cola Float first, which is a like burnt brown orange shade. It has been a long, busy week, you guys. Ooh, that is way more pigmented than I expected it to be because I wasn't really going for orange vibes today, but here we are. Anyways, I'm blending that in with a Morphe M503. So I filmed a video with Makeup Revolution's palette. It was supposed to go up. When I looked at the footage, I was not a fan. I did not like it. And it happens sometimes, you guys. Like, you sit down to film and maybe you're just having a rough day or you're off your game a little bit and I don't know, I thought my lashes looked like crap. There was like eyeshadow on my lashes and I didn't even realize it. And I think it's because I went back in at some point, like off camera, to try to fix the eye look because I didn't feel like the eye look was going so well because it was like a little patchy. I don't know why I have these like booger bumps on my lid. That's what it looks like. It's like dried skin on my lid. But yeah, anyways, you guys, I was not feeling it. So I guess you can say I pretty much scrapped that video because I'm not going to edit something that I don't feel like is good quality. Like, I'm not going to edit it and put it up for you guys if I don't like it. So I'm going to go into the shade Root Beer. It's this dark brown. I'm going to try to lightly blend this in. Okay, now I've got a piece of hair on my eyelid. I swear, I haven't even gotten into this look and it's already being compromised by lint and hair. Stop it. Alright, so I'm going to probably not use this brush because I'm not liking it. Go back in with the same brush that I was already using for the Cola Float. I'm going to pat that in and blend. This is going to be very smoky, which is fine because I'm like feeling very fall, but I kind of was like feeling bright and vibrant. And so far this look is not going that way. So far it's looking like I have a black eye, and I'm not enjoying it at all. I blend with another brush to try to soften that up some. And then what I'm going to do is go in with another brush. This is my Makeup Shack T33 brush. And I'm going to use Cherry Top, which is that shade right there. It's very pinky purpley. Not really what I'm going for. But again, when I sat down, I didn't have a look in mind. So it's kind of what I get, right? I normally don't really have a look in mind. Like, kind of know what colors I want to use and just go with it. But these are such like dark, smoky, cool tone colors. So I didn't really have a particular like color scheme I wanted to go with or combination. So anyways, I'm blending that into that black. I'm going to go back in with that black because now I'm starting to like how this is flowing. It is very smoky. And I don't know why I'm calling it black because it's a brown, but it It's root beer, so it's really dark. It's a dark brown, very smoky. Okay, so I have that decently blended out. I'm going to go in with this Black Radiance Eye Appeal Shadow Base. Really cool. It's called Eye Candy. Literally cannot get it out of the package, you guys. This is insane. 5 hours later, I got it out of the packaging. But anyways, it is like a jelly. That is so pretty and so cool. So I'm going to go in with a Morphe M508 brush. Usually I would cut the crease with that. So I'm just going to apply this beautiful jelly base onto my lid. So I applied it exactly the way that I would like cut my crease, and it seems like it's starting to dry down, but it's a base. So I'm going to top it with this blue raspberry shade. I'm going to go in with my finger. That way I have some control. I'm going to just start pushing that right in on top. That looks really freaking cool. Guys, that looks awesome. Going with an eyeshadow brush, a flat eyeshadow brush, and kind of get it in here at the crease. We need to go back in with that root beer shade. This shade is called Grape Pop. Right here. It's really bright. I'm just going to push that into the blue raspberry shade. Alright, I'm going to go off camera and kind of clean this up and finish the other eye, because this turned out to be a lot more than expected, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so I worked on my eyes, threw on some lashes and a wing, and I think that they look pretty good. So I'm going to show you guys my current favorite foundation routine. So I already did my skincare, and I used the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Multivitamin Booster first. Then I used my Your Good Skin Balancing Skin Concentrate right after that. And to moisturize, I used my Botanics Shine Away with Willow Bark Day Cream. So these three combinations right now I have been loving. And for primer, I've been using the Collab Fundamental Hydrating Primer. So as you guys can see, today, it's kind of a mixture of everything. Low end, high end, you name it. And then I have been using my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Mocha. I used this yesterday. I got to do a really cool photo shoot, which if you guys follow me on social media, then you've seen some of the photos, like a sneak peek of the photos. They are going to be so awesome. I can't wait to see all of them completed. But I got to do a really cool photo shoot and I used this foundation, and it looked so good in the pictures. So the brush I'm using is the Believe Beauty foundation brush, which is also something I need to refilm for you guys. I did a review of the I did a review of the Believe Beauty product from Dollar General, but once again, I did not like that footage. I actually hated that footage. So I scrapped that video Honestly, you guys, while I was looking for a house and moving and going through a rough stage of my depression, it was not a good time for me to film. But I was trying to film and keep up with everything, you know, keep you guys posted and updated. But really, I just needed to take some time and worry about myself. I love YouTube. I love filming videos. So I didn't want to let anyone down, because I was gone for like 4 months before. By the way, this is the biggest beauty blender ever. Once you wet it, it is from Sonakasha, and I really like this blender. It's just huge. So if you have it, be careful using it so you don't mess up the rest of your makeup. But anyways, I just wanted to stay active and, like I said, not really, not let you guys down, not be gone for months on end. But, if you're not in the right state of mind, if you're not feeling it, it's gonna show. And like, it just came out in the video. The makeup, I felt like, didn't look good. And so I couldn't tell if it was the makeup products that I was using or me. So I decided I'm going to redo that video for you guys. Just like I'm going to redo the Makeup Revolutions palette for you guys that I did. I was just not feeling it. I think that this foundation looks so amazing on my skin. Now, does this foundation have a downfall? Of course. It smells like old lady perfume. I've reviewed this foundation before for you guys, so check that video out if you want a more in-depth review. But it doesn't smell very good, but it looks so good on the skin, so I can't help but to use it. So the concealer that I've been loving to use is the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless, and I have medium dark. I love this concealer, hands down. It blends out so nicely. I probably could have gone with a little bit of a deeper shade because that is like extremely light, so it really makes my under eyes look really light. I don't mind it, but again, I could have gone, a shade darker. Just love the way it blends out. It's just beautiful. But you can't tell me that concealer is not flawless, because it is. I love the way that looks. It's such a beautiful combination. So I've also been using my Fenty setting powder. This is in the shade Honey. It's the Pro Filter powder. I know a lot of people felt like this made their under eyes look dry. I have had that happen probably twice, and I really think it's about the amount you apply under your eye. So I dab it in there, and then I try to push it in rather quickly, and I try not to go in with a second layer. So, like, I feel like it's one of those powders where you need to get it right the first time. You see? I don't feel like my under eyes look dry at all. Press it in. Move quickly. Like, I think that looks really good. It looks flawless. So, I'm loving the combination. Again, if you have the Fenty powder and you're having a hard time with it, like I said, press it in, work quickly, and try not to continue to layer it on, because I noticed with this, if you layer it on, it will get dry. So my favorite contour right now has been the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and this is in medium dark. So a lot of times I go in between the two of them, but lately I've been using just the contour. This is the Sculpt. I've been using just the contour shade, and I've been using my I think it's Mascade buffing brush, and I've been just blending that in, buffing it in. I love this brush for contour too, by the way. Like, it's the perfect contour. I love the way it blends out. Black Radiance is a brand that's often slept on, just like Profusions and, well, Profusions is starting to really come up. Like, more people are starting to use Profusions, but I would definitely say like LA Girl, LA Color, and Black Radiance is not talked about enough. And then of course I go in, grab some powder, and just take that underneath. And I've been using the old school Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo setting powder. This is in Deep 71. I haven't tried the new one, but I mean, I've had this one for a year at this point, and there was a lot of powder in here. I've just now really made a dent into it. But I like to go and set the rest of my face with powder. Some people don't like to do that because they feel like it makes them powdery. I like the coverage that it gives. And then I'm sure you guys have seen my favorite blush right now is Black Radiance Baked Blush in Brick House, but you have to go into it lightly because it is pigmented. Today for highlight, I'm going to use this loose highlight. It's all blown up. This is the Wet n Wild loose highlight. I haven't used this one yet. It's been sitting in that basket, so I'm like, you know what? Well, let me go ahead and open that up and use it today. This is what it looks like inside the lid. The Wet n Wild loose highlights lately have been my favorite ones to use. I think they are just as good, if not better, than a high-end highlight. That is really pretty. Did you guys see that? I can really get carried away with highlighter, especially if I'm really loving it. Of course, I'm going to pop a little bit of that in the inner corner, just a tad. Because I can't live my life without an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight. I just feel like it completes the look. Honestly, just feel so glam right now. And if you guys want to know what eyeliner I have on, I used it in my last video, I think. It's the NYX Faux Black Slider. It's in Obsidian, and I really like the way it looks with this look. I know I did a look that was like blue purple in the last video, and here I am doing another blue purple look, but this one I feel like is a little bit different. It's more smoky, and it just so happens that the stuff I bought and had sitting was spring summer colors. So I promise you guys we're moving more into the browns and the greens. I've got new makeup coming, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So we're going to be doing some more even more intense fall looks. Because this works for fall, this works for winter, this works for summer. This is just a nice smoky, sultry kind of look. Alright, you guys already know my favorite lip liner is the Ofra Cosmetics in Chestnut. Like, look at this liner. So I'm going to line my lips with that, and then I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie because it is my favorite. It is MAC Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in Espresso. And then I'm going to use my favorite setting spray, which is the Collab Grand Finale 3-in-1 Hydrating. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. I really like how it turned out. These are a lot of my favorite products and some new products. Now, I will say, wherever I lost it off to, here we go. This shadow base, it does seem like it dries down, but it looks really cool when you add on top of it. It's a little bit sheer beforehand, and I feel like if you build it up, it'll kind of get like creasy or crackly, but I did really enjoy this. And as far as the palette went, where is it? As far as the palette goes, it's okay. It's not really my favorite. I like the Lemonade Craze one better than this one, but I just think it's because, like, I'm not a fan of the combination that they did. So they did like oranges up top, and then they put these warm tones up top, and then they put these cool tones down at the bottom. And I'm just not a fan of that. I probably will pass this palette along, to be honest with you, because I don't see it being a palette that I reach for. I would have to say the Lemonade Craze was definitely better. Of course, you guys know I like the Wet n Wild highlight. It is one of my favorites to use, the loose highlight. And I'm loving the NYX Faux black liners. I think those are amazing. You know, NYX does a lot of really cool things with their liners. They have their brights, and I think that it's a really cool thing that they did some of these dark ones because their liners are really good. They are, to me, at the level of like Urban Decay liners. So that is it. That's my rambling, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my brow routine and me coming up with this gorgeous, very smoky, sultry look. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, hit your bell notification so you aren't missing out on any more videos here on my channel. Don't forget to check out my second channel, which is Shanae's Life, and we put a video up a few days ago, so make sure you guys check that out. Keep up to date. I'm going to be doing Nae's makeup on that channel coming very soon. I might try to get her to film it today. We'll see. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to put a smile on your face because it is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys.